Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of Rockiva. I'm your host, Gabriela Gomes. On today's episode, I shall be discussing the album Omega by the British progressive rock band Asia. Omega is the 11th studio album by Asia, released on the 21st of April 2010 in Japan by Melodious Frontier, and on the 23rd of April 2010 in Europe by Frontiers Records. It was the fourth studio recording with the original lineup and the second after the reunion in 2006. Omega is an absolutely marvelous album. Everything's great, nothing's second-rate. This album is amongst my favorite albums of all time. It is a masterpiece that has special meaning to me. It gives me hope when I feel consumed by the troubles of life. The lineup for the Omega album consisted of John Wetton on vocals and bass guitar, Steve Howe on the electric, acoustic and steel guitars, Jeff Downes on the keyboards, and Cole Palmer on the drums. And now that we have the lineup mentioned, I shall go on to the first track. Track 1, Finger on the Trigger, starts the Omega album with one of the coolest guitar intros that I have ever heard. Steve Howe really outdid himself on it. The whole song is wrapped around a killer beat. The lyrics rock. John Wetton sang the song so awesomely. In my opinion, no one can top this song. It is up there with the best of the best. Track 2, titled Through My Veins. The song's lyrics are utterly poetic. The words John Wetton sing always touch my heart. With this song, I feel that heart-touching beauty on an extremely powerful level. It brings tears to my eyes when I am alone. The melody is for a mature audience. The tune grows on the listener with time. It is an absolutely brilliant track through and through. Track 3, titled Holy War, has a beautiful keyboard intro by Jeff Downes. John Wetton's singing flows in perfect harmony through every verse he sings. Steve Howe's guitars have a wondrous sound, giving the song an incredibly uplifting and astounding sound. I love every beat of Cole Palmer's drums. They are superb. Track 4, titled Ever Yours, has a beautiful yet sad vibe to the melody. I so love how poetic these lyrics are. They are utterly wonderful. These are words that speak straight to the heart. John Wetton sings this song with a majestic wonder. It is a spectacular song, truly lovely in every sense. Track 5, titled Listen Children. That song is the definition of magic. The beauty of this melody, intertwined with the glorious sound of John Wetton's voice, is pure delight. The song soars to the gates of heaven with the wonder it possesses. I love every single element of the song, from the keyboards to John Wetton's voice to the drums, the guitars, you name it. Everything shines in a bubbly, lively, magical way. Definitely a favorite of mine. Track 6, titled End of the World, is a powerful song. The lyrics are profoundly soul-touching. John Wetton's voice shines with a glorious splendor. The melody is ethereal. I love everything about the song. It's perfect in all ways. The drums are solid. They particularly stand out, while John Wetton's smooth and gentle singing shines a beacon of hope and power onto a person's heart. It's a fantastic song. I could get lost just thinking of that song, even without listening to it. It has a magic that is quite inexplainable. It's lovely. Track 7, Light the Way, has a retro-sounding keyboard intro by Jeff Downes, accompanied by a galloping guitar beat by Steve Howe. The song is different to most, as I find the lyrics stand out even more so than the melody. However, the tune is great as well, take nothing away. These words of wisdom light the way for A Dreamer's Path. Fantastic song. On the European release of the Omega album, track 8, titled Emily, appeared as a bonus track. It has a bouncy beat throughout the song. I love the way John Wetton sings this track. I find that the melody and the beat stands out the most before and after John Wetton sings the name Emily, though he sings that part lovely as well. Jeff Downes' keyboards dominate the tune greatly. It is a lovely song. Track 9, titled I'm Still the Same. Once again, we have a song with a bouncy beat. It has a lovely and very fun sound throughout. The guitars are adventurous. Carl Palmer's drums are super cool. John Wetton's singing is great as always. There is no flaw in this song whatsoever. Track 10, titled Drop a Stone. The song has inspirational lyrics. It has poetic and intelligent lyrics. These are wise words to follow. John Wetton sings this track in a steady and strong tone. Carl Palmer's drums blend in with a solid beat, and Steve Howe's guitars are pretty damn neat. All in all, it's a great song, a bonus track, I believe, on certain versions of this album, but definitely well worth getting. Even if this was the only song that you get on an EP or something, it would be worth getting that EP. But because it's a bonus track on certain editions, well, that's the edition of this album that I would recommend getting. Track 10, titled There Was a Time, has a bit of an Irish flair to the melody. The tune is very enjoyable. John Wetton's voice is gentle and wonderful. His singing conveys his emotion powerfully. The keyboards and guitars by Steve Howe and Jeff Downes, the other way around, are calm yet fantastic. The solo that comes into play at 4 minutes into the song is absolutely lovely, and the fade out is very nice. It is a lovely song overall. Track 11, titled I Believe, is an extremely exciting song. The melody is absolutely amazing. The guitars are lively, the drums are utterly brilliant, the keyboards are spectacular, and John Wetton's singing is truly magical. The lyrics are so very lovely. I love every verse of this song. Truth be told, I was so amazed by this song when I first heard it that I had tears in my eyes from the amazement. It still has a very powerful magic when I hear it, and I truly love that with music because it does something that most things in life seem to fail to achieve. It cannot actually grasp that magic, it cannot reach it, it cannot channel it in any sense. But with songs like this one, I feel it profoundly, and it's a very incredible feeling for myself. I strongly believe that any music enthusiast should and will feel the same way with this song, especially fans of melodic and progressive rock. And now we have come to the final track. Track 12, titled Don't Wanna Lose You Now. That song captures feelings so strong. It must have been done through a form of sorcery. It is absolutely brilliant. I love the power of John Wetton's emotions in this song and all of his songs. And in this one, it hits the heart profoundly. It is too good. It's absolutely fantastic. It closes off the album absolutely brilliantly. So now that we've come to the end of my album review of Omega, I'd like for you to take a moment to comment your favorite tracks from this album, and do let me know if this is the first time you've heard of the album or if you knew it before the review. I'd love to know. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe and be well. Cheers.